Aquarius, this is Scorpio Stellium here, your no bullshit tarot card reader. And you know how I do things? I show my work and I tell you how I come to the conclusions that I come to. So I teach you a little tarot along the way. I pull the astrology of the cards in when it's relevant. And at the end, I do a pick a card for what message you need to hear this week. And also, it's my birthday week. So I would love it if you drop me a little comment and say, happy birthday. Make me feel loved. You know, I'm asking for it. It's okay. Is that like fishing for compliments? Maybe a little bit. Just say happy birthday, that's all. So I can get to know you. All right, Aquarius, Aquarius. What do we got? Ooh. You are stuck to this situation like glue. Whether you want to be or not. Okay. You're stuck in something. And why do I say that? Because the Devil card is the first card that I see right here. It's just sticking out at me like a sore thumb. It's like screaming at me, hey, we have maybe a little bit of a toxic situation here, but you definitely feel like you are stuck in it. You're not going to be able to get away from it. Whether it's healthy for you or not, you're there. Reverse 5 of Cups next to it. You're trying to not let this hurt anymore. You're trying to not let it bother you. The 5 of Cups is a card about grief and sadness, and having it reversed here is this trying to move on past it, trying to not be focused on the hurt, the negativity, the things that are upsetting you, even though you do know that this Devil card is still here. Like, you're still struggling with this demon. You're still wrestling with this monkey on your back. And the 4 of Cups here, this is like the same, very similar with the reversed 5 of Cups. A little tarot trick for you. Sometimes when you see a reversal, look at the card before it. It often gives you similar energy, and you have both of those right here. So what you have with the 4 of Cups is this kind of, this apathy. This like, I don't want to feel anymore because things are difficult, and that's what we often do when things are difficult is we try to shut off the emotions. We try to get to a place where we're not so concerned with what somebody else is doing and if they say, you know what I mean? You get to this point where you just can't keep caring. Everybody reaches their limit and you're kind of at your limit. You're still stuck in it. It's like you're still tolerating it, but you kind of had it up to here with the bullshit. And so you are being rather apathetic about it. And in that apathy, be careful because you may miss some other things. In the 4 of Cups, in that card, there's this individual that feels like they can't have the one thing that they want, that they're thinking of. And so they stop regarding all of the other things that they do. They stop paying attention. They stop being gracious and happy and appreciative of everything else that is around them. Sometimes I see this card when somebody wants one person and yet they have other people that would be great for them, that would be awesome in their lives, that would produce really healthy, good relationships, and they don't want it. They don't even see it because all they see is this one unhealthy, toxic, freaking person. Okay? So let's go down to the second line and keep looking. Here we've got the 6 of Pentacles and Justice and the 2 of Pentacles. This is very money related, okay? This is very much related to any type of banking. And I say this because not only do we have the 6 of Pentacles, which is often about being loaned money or loaning out money. It's kind of a give and take as far as finances. Sometimes you see this when people are buying a house, for example, or they're receiving unemployment, or they're taking out a loan, whatever. You see that card. And we also see the Justice card, which gives us a sense of the legal system and the legalities involved in it. And then the 2 of Pentacles. So trying to juggle multiple things at once. So we have this element here of money being an issue towards the middle of the week. And the balancing act of money being rather challenging for you, or at least being in the forefront of your mind. So that's something to anticipate. If you are in the process of something that involves a big loan or a big financial move that you're making, I'm just going to go ahead and say that having the 2 of Pentacles, it's going to probably involve you moving some things around, doing some things differently than what you anticipated doing them, how you anticipated doing them because of the 2 of Pentacles. Okay, now down towards the bottom, things look a lot better. To be honest, they're not perfect, but they're pretty damn good. Okay, we have the Wheel of Fortune. So we have things going right, things going in your favor. This is the karmic fate, kind of, fate smiling upon you. Things are like, hey, now we're making hay while the sun is shining. That was a terrible anecdote for that one. But, things are going right now. And then we have the Six of Wands. So this is also success and victory and like, I'm almost there. I'm about to reach it. And then we have the reverse King of Pentacles. So I'm going to have to get more information when we start clarifying about the reverse King of Pentacles, because this could be a few things. This could be a delay, somebody getting in your way, especially when it comes to finances. So it could be somebody making things a little bit more challenging, or it can also be representing you where you're almost there. You're almost in a position of power, but you're not quite there yet, because the Six of Wands is a card about impending victory, but you haven't gotten it yet. You haven't grasped it yet. And the reverse King of Pentacles can say, we're trying to turn this upright. You're getting a delay on it. So let's go ahead and clarify some things. I think I'm actually going to start at the bottom, which I don't normally do, but I'm going to start at the bottom with this reverse King of Pentacles to get some more information about that while we have that fresh in our mind. Okay. Then we have the Two of Swords. So there are decisions that are at a stalemate. So it does seem like somebody is kind of holding some things up. It could even be a bank holding things up, but somebody in some type of monetary position of power for that you need something from has not reached a final decision yet this week. So I think that this is going to be hopefully enough information to tell you what I'm talking about, because again, this is going to encompass a lot of different people. So let's go ahead and look at the situation in the middle with money, loans, banking, trying to rearrange some things. So first we're going to clarify the Six of Pentacles, which is that actual card that gives us an indication of banking or being loaned money. This can even be money issues with your bank this week. So I just want to say, be keeping an eye on your account, be keeping an eye on the balance and the spending, and that you're not getting overcharged or double charged for anything. That kind of those practical steps can go a long way. So we have the Four of Swords that is clarifying it, and it's telling me Four of Swords being a card of rest. It's not being a very active card. So again, we're getting more of this on delays, things not quite reaching the conclusion that you're looking for this week. So we do get financial delays. And then Queen of Pentacles, again, more pentacle cards, more money cards. We definitely see you having to hang back a little bit there, having to wait a little bit longer than what you thought. And then let's clarify the Justice card. Okay, and the Queen of Cups is the clarification. In this deck, this is really interesting because what we're getting is confusion. We're not getting a lot of clarity. The Queen of Cups is she's hard to kind of pin down. She's hard to really see in this deck. We have reflections, water reflecting off of water reflecting, It's just because everything gets kind of lost. So it may be that some details are not really solid. You don't have all of the details. And this creates a burden for you because I have the 10 of Wands there. That's Saturn, Sagittarius. Saturn is a malefic planet. It is a restrictive planet. It is like putting the boot down so that you can't move. And so it looks like this is creating some issues, some hassle for you, because you really need this to go through. And the reverse Two of Pentacles, let's see what we have as clarification for that. Two of Pentacles. Five of Cups. Anything else? No? Okay. Five of Cups. So yeah, this creates some Five of Cups. This is a card about sorrow. We saw it at the beginning. It was reversed. It takes on a different connotation here. This is showing me how this is affecting you emotionally. It is becoming very difficult for you. I think that you've been holding out for a while for this thing to go through. This can even be like the stimulus check. Okay, this can be any type of money that you're needing or money you're needing to move around. I think this is something that you're trying to get moving and it's just not moving. So now let's go ahead and look at this whole emotional situation at the beginning. This is kind of a toxic situation that you're trying to detach from. but you're still very much stuck too. So let's clarify that. So let's clarify the reverse Five of Cups first. Okay, with the King of Cups. Okay, so now we've got the person that we're talking about. This person that this is a very emotional attachment here for you. The cups are all emotion based. You know, they're water. Water is emotional in symbolism, in tarot symbolism. So the King of Cups here, this is somebody that you feel like it is not being emotionally fair to you or is not being emotionally considerate to you. They could even be manipulative. So let's go ahead and look at the Devil card. And let me just say, as a teaching tip, when I read with Thoth, which is this deck, there are not reversals in that tradition. Traditionally, there are not reversals, so I don't read them that way. So normally the King of Cups or the Prince of Cups in the Thoth would not be a negative card, but in this, it's all about dignity and what's around it, which is what dignity is. And so therefore, that's why the King of Cups or the Prince of Cups takes on a little bit more of a negative vibe than you would otherwise. So the Devil card, just a little tarot chat for you in case you're curious. The Devil, okay, clarified by the Prince or the King. In this deck, it's called the Prince of Pentacles. So here we have this, you know, gosh, they have a lot of power. This is somebody that's got power. The King of Pentacles or the Prince of Pentacles is somebody that has power over you. They may even have a financial power over you. So they may be the breadwinner, somebody who helps you pay your bills. They may be somebody that you work with or a boss. But this like toxic kind of situation, it's hard for you to get out of it. You may truly be stuck to some degree because of the power that they have over your finances, or at least over your security. And then let's look at the Four of Cups. Okay, and we've got the Two of Cups. So, Two of Cups is a romantic card. All right, we have romance here. We have this being somebody that you are quite involved with and that have a lot of feelings for. And underneath this aloof attitude that you're taking on, there's more to that story. You know, there is love under it, and I think that's why you're putting up with a lot of bullshit that you would not otherwise put up with. It would not be in your character to deal with, because you see this person differently than you see other people. So you kind of excuse some of the things, you let some of the things slide. Is that healthy? Probably not. Do you do it? Probably so. So let's do your message from the universe, what you need to hear this week. And while I'm shuffling, I would so appreciate it, especially because, it's, like I said, it's my birthday week on the 12th, if you would go ahead and subscribe and hit the notifications bell. I say this because I'm a baby YouTuber, so I have to fight the YouTube monster, the YouTube machine, and you will not see my videos if you don't do that. So if you like this, I would appreciate that. Well, let's see what messages we get for you this week. All right, I have card 1, 2, and 3. Wow, these are all, I'll tell you in a minute. I'll say it, it's okay, I'll say it. They're all major arcana cards. So these are all pretty big themes, big deals, big messages that you really, really, really need, right? I've got card 1, 2, and 3. So you know how to pause. I'm going to jump into the interpretation for card 1. That is the Empress. You trying to give birth to something. You trying to create something. It is a very creative card. It is a card about bringing something into life, whatever that is. It can be an actual child. It can be a new home. It can be a new business endeavor, a new creative pursuit, a new job, a new relationship, whatever it is. Here's you, and you're trying to give birth to something. You're trying to create something really beautiful. So for card 2, I have the Sun. This is, first of all, I want to say, don't burn yourself out. There is a tendency to do that with the Sun, is to go too far, to be too much, and then you just are exhausted. But the positive connotation, the positive message that I want to give here for you is that you can find joy in something. And I think you need to go back to what brings you joy, what makes you feel like you are in the sunshine and happy, and whatever that is for you. It's going to be really important to not lose touch with that this week. And for card number 3, the star. So, this is like my favorite thing to get in these messages. The star is hope, it's healing, it's reconciliation. It is looking forward to the future because things are going to get better. The star is the calm after the storm, you know, when everything is quiet again and, you know, the world starts to seem like it's not so awful. We see the hope, we see the silver lining, we're almost there, and that's what you have with the star here. So thank you so much for watching, Aquarius. I'll see you again next week.